Welcome to Standard Chartered India Money Insights, a podcast series that brings you topical insights and local perspectives on India's markets from the experts.
Hello everyone, my name is Ravi. Welcome to another edition of our weekly podcast, The Week That Was. The last week was one of the best weeks for global assets in recent times, as investors cheered the lower than expected US inflation data after months of pessimism. Additionally, reports of Chinese health authorities considering a gradual easing of pandemic restrictions added to the buoyant mood in markets. The S&P 500 index and Nasdaq added 5.9% and 8.1% for the week, recording their best performances since June and March of this year respectively. The Dow Jones Industrial Average added 4.1% for the week. US bond yields edged sharply lower, and the US dollar extended its weakness, recording its steepest single-day fall since 2008 and 9 global financial crisis. Back home, Indian equities had a positive start to the truncated week but remained volatile for the rest of the week before rallying on Friday. The Nifty index rose 1.3% over the past week but underperformed most global peers. With this week's gain, the Nifty index year-to-date 2022 price returns rose to 5.7%, while the gap from its October 2021 peak narrowed to just 0.7%. Broader markets underperformed Nifty, with the mid-cap index down 1% and the Nifty small-cap index down 0.5% for the week. Among sectors, banks and IT were the best performing sectors, with gains of over 2% for the week, while pharma and auto were the worst performers with cuts of over 1.7% over the week. The Indian fixed income markets had one of the best weeks this year. Bond yields fell across the curve, tracking optimism on inflation, with the US bond yields recording its largest weekly decline since 2020. For the week, the 10-year Indian government bond yields fell 16 basis points to close at 7.31%, while the 3-year and 5-year Indian government bond yields fell 22 basis points each. The INR extended its recovery for the second week, recording one of its best weekly gains this year amid a sharp decline in the US dollar, lower crude oil prices, reversal in US bond yields, and strong foreign investor flows in domestic equities. For the week, the INR appreciated 2% to close at 80.8 per dollar. During the week, we also had India's industrial production data reported, which rose 3.1% year-on-year in September 2022, higher than the market expectation of 2% growth and a contraction of 0.7% recorded in the previous month. Manufacturing output rebounded after a decline in the previous month, backed by a broad-based increase in the production of basic metals, coke, refined petroleum products, food products, machinery equipments, among others. In addition, output rose for both mining and electricity. Over the coming week, all eyes will be on India's inflation data. Consensus expects October inflation print to trend lower than the previous month. Any evidences of softening in the core components could help ease market expectations of possible policy rate actions by the RBI in coming months, which currently expects 100 basis points rate hike by the RBI over the next 12 months. At this point, I'll take a pause and thank you as always for listening. If you enjoyed this podcast, please like and subscribe. Have a great week ahead.
Thank you for listening to Standard Chartered India Money Insights. Stay tuned for the latest updates and market trends by subscribing to our podcast. For more information, reach out to your Standard Chartered Relationship Manager or visit www.se.com/in.